What's up, crypto legends? Wow, what a pump. What a pump we've had. We're going to analyze the situation, stay a little bit cautious. I know a lot of people want to start shorting this level. Is it a failed breakout from the highs? Stay extremely cautious, guys. There's not much volume going on here. And yes, we all want to get into that epic short position from that failed breakout of the highs. But I am not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. This could still have continuation to the upside. We're going to analyze the situation, zooming out on the 4-hourly time frame, guys. Not in a rush. Because if this were to be a failed breakout, we will know in the next coming hours, today, tomorrow, next 2 days. We might consolidate here for a bit, guys. And there will be time. Of course, if you are trying to short this level, there's always an option, but obviously having good risk management. We are at the verge of a major resistance zone that if we start having millions and millions of dollars coming in here to break this huge resistance level, okay, the value area low from this range, the support from 2021 and 2022, and it might just blast through to 30k, 32k in a matter of a few hours. So we just want to be really cautious if we are trying to short all the way up here, okay, guys? Yes, we are testing the highs of the range. Yes. Shall we jump in a short altogether? Well, the pump has only happened in the last couple of hours. We need to have a little bit of exhaustion. We need to see some retracements, a consolidation, a few wicks to the upside. Yes, of course, there is the option, okay, of shorting. You could short this 3, 4, 5, 6 times till you get into that epic short. How can I do that? Well, you can always, short at the highest level possible. We are still at a big, massive resistance. Remember, it's the value area low from 2021, 2022. We also have this high for that potential failed breakout, just like what we had from this high. It was a failed breakout. We retraced really nicely. How about the failed breakout from the lows? Yes, we had the failed breakout from these lows right over here. It pumped aggressively. So is this going to be the case? We don't really know. However, what you can do, of course, is have very good risk management, because if this were to be the top and if it is going to be a failed breakout, well, you know the deal. How many times can you get stopped out? Okay, if this were to be a failed breakout, we could even come and claim the lows of the range, right? If this were to have that failed breakout, well, we can even target, okay, for that swing trade all the way down here to 26,500. Now, this is not, how you trade. If you want to get into a short position, guys, let me know if you can hear me and smash up that like button, because, oh, wow, what a massive pump. We will go through today's video, because on today's video, we were talking about a potential failed breakout from these highs. I actually got stopped out from a position here trying to short, but my risk management was absolutely in place. And I was saying to the community, hey, I'm lowering my stop loss here, because, less than $100, about $100 approximately of a stop loss from that position. If I didn't have a stop loss, I would be getting absolutely wrecked, but that didn't happen. I'm in a hedge long position. I've taken most of from the long position, okay, from this low over here. I did enter this low as we were at the value area low here on Bybit. Most of the profits from that have been taken from that $27,800 range. The short was stopped out at break even. Entered another short position here. Got stopped out instantly just after having a pump. Having very good risk management, explaining to the community. Now, if you want to short this level, guys, we need to understand, hey, this is still looking quite bullish. Are we forming a pennant here, right? And we're just about to break out, and we're going to have another massive leg to the upside. It's absolutely possible. If you are trying to short this level, guys, have good risk management. You can get stopped out 3, 4, 5 times. It doesn't matter. When you get into that big trade, hey, you're going to make huge amount of gains. Now, accepting losses, having good risk management, the moment you get into an epic trade here, let me just quickly explain, right? If this were to be a failed breakout here in the next coming hours, you are shorting here exactly where we at. Your stop loss at the highs Don't be one of those traders that are adding to their short position and getting absolutely extremely underwater. And yeah, basically there is a possibility they might get liquidated because we don't know if we're going to hit 30K or even 32K. Don't believe that it's not going to get up there, because it will. The more you believe it won't get up there, the more it's going to get up there, guys. So stay cautious, have good risk management. If you are willing to trade here and getting into shorts, have good risk management. Stop losses are there to protect you, so you can lose a small amount. I cannot stress this enough. This is the most important thing in trading, your risk management. I see people there, on Twitter, some, these macro bearish people that are like, I'm staying short and strong, I'm adding to my position, that is a full recipe to absolutely burn your account or lose a lot of your capital. We do not want that. Hey, if you're willing to short this level over here because you think it's a failed breakout, we'll go through the scenarios here of if this is a possible distribution event. Don't worry, we'll have a couple of days if we do consolidate at this level. Then we could enter into some more comfortable trading scenarios for that swing trade. So we're going to talk about this scenario. Obviously, for me, this has been invalidated. We had the potential distribution if we consolidate at this level, or the reaccumulation. Okay, of course, this could blast through this level. We need to see exhaustion. I want to see that exhaustion for that possibility, all right, for the ultimate level of distribution. Now, this is going to take some time. It might take a few days. This is looking at the 4-hourly time frame, all right? Let me just explain this, all right? This is something that we have been talking about the potential distribution, guys. I'm sorry, but we need to talk about this faster, all right? There's a lot of information I want to talk about today, of course, and this is one of them. This might take a few days, okay? It might take a few days of consolidation. This is going to be even better, okay? I strongly believe it won't be a bullish pennant if we do form a symmetrical triangle in the coming days. I think it's likely to be one of those events where we have tested the highs, which is the strongest resistance level that Bitcoin has, guys. It's the strongest resistance level. It's the lows from 2021, 2022. There is a possibility. If you're trying to short this, don't get wrecked. Don't be that guy that is adding to your position or having your stop loss at 32K thinking it's not going to go up there, because you know the deal. You might wake up in the morning and you'll see the price all the way up here getting absolutely exterminated. You don't want that. You don't want to be that guy, guys. Have good risk management. Stop losses are part of the life of trading. So anyway, let's go through the comment section. Say hello to the community. Cannot stress that enough, guys, because I do have a lot of people getting like, hey, is it time to short? Shall we short? Hey, if you're shorting this level, if you manage to get into this short, make sure to have good risk management. You can get stopped out 5 times if you want, but if you hold that trade long enough for the next couple of weeks, you'll be covering 10 times your stop loss, maybe even 15 times. So yeah, don't worry. You could always risk, get into a small position, have good risk management. I know everybody wants to try and be the, get into the exact top of the, of the short, right? I shorted the top. Don't try to be that guy, okay? So have good risk management, accept small little losses, because if you do get into that win, yeah, in just a matter of a drop of, 5%, you'll be making a killing. You'll be covering your losses. But yeah, a lot of people seem to get into underwater. I'm shorting, I'm adding to my position. Yeah, these people are just going to get wrecked because, we are at a critical resistance zone that can absolutely moonshot. We could absolutely moonshot this resistance, guys, as it is one of the most important resistance levels, and we have consolidated for a few weeks. We could absolutely blast through this level to reach these highs over here, which is at 32K. So stay cautious. Don't be that guy of I'm adding to my position, I'm staying strong with my short. If you're shorting, have good risk management. It's easy to have good risk management. But a lot of people don't apply it. So anyway, let's go through the comment section. Say hello to the community. Let's go, Theo. Tarun, how are you doing? It's just as easy. Hey, You want to try and get into short here? Well, you know the deal. You know the deal. It can turn good or not. If you get stopped out, you might, have a consolidation from this high. You will have multiple different attempts, to trying to get into that nice epic short. I am not shorting yet. Not shorting yet. I'm chilling. I know this possible scenario of the distribution event. We might consolidate here. There'll be more, there will be opportunities. And it doesn't matter shorting here, 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 or here if we are finally going to get that drop in the coming days. It doesn't matter. Everybody wants to get into the highest level possible. That's totally fine. Have good risk management. It could not retrace from this range. We could blast through it. So, nobody really knows. The key here to make some gains is have good risk management, nothing else. So don't be that guy. It's a bull trap, guy. Sorry, says Rene Montenegro. I absolutely knew you were going to come into the stream today, Rene. I was missing you, didn't see you in the last few streams. We got Rene here, the biggest bear that we do have in the community. My legend, Aditya, how are you doing? Let's go. This Bitcoin on. Possible correction incoming. Absolutely true. Yeah, there is absolutely a high possibility that we could correct. So, but like I said, easy, simple. I've given a key thing, guys, to be successful in trading, and, stay cautious if you're shorting here. You could get wicked out, but you will have time to get into another short if you do see the momentum is getting lost. Don't worry. Have good risk management in place. If you don't have that good risk management, you know the deal. Bang, this could be a pennant and you're absolutely burning. So just stay cautious. Accept small little losses. Hi there, legends. Tamas, how are you doing? Started a short, says Salion. No, I have not. I have not started a short yet. I got into a short here, explained from today's video. Let me just explain to you guys, because I get stopped out as well, of course, and we need to talk about stop losses. Stop loss is my friend. I did short here from this level, took most of the profits at this range because this was, a pretty large support. It's simple. One of the main reasons why is because of the high volume that we did have all the way here when the price had this move up and then this move up with both high volume peaks. We are retracing to this major level of volume, as you can see, getting the bounce, just having a bounce right over there. Also, it's support. If you're shorting, we take profit at support. Simple as. If we're longing, we take profit at resistance. So then this is what happened. This is what happened, and this is where I got stopped out. We had the failed breakout right there, and I was saying to the community, hey, I'm entering into a small short position, stop loss here at 28,700. And, once we had this price action, I am lowering my stop loss at 28,650, right? I got a relatively nice entry, bang, accepted it, accepted the stop loss, boom, got stopped out. If I didn't put a stop loss, oh my goodness, I would be deeply underwater. I would be right now, absolutely saying, oh my goodness, what should I do? Will the price turn around? Well, guess what? It might not turn around and it might continue to the upside. So this is, the importance of having stop losses. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway, I made, some pretty nice gains from this one, got stopped out, and I am holding, one of those cheeky long positions from the value area low of this trading range, okay? Unfortunately, it's not even 5% of the trade is open at the moment, but, just explain how we did, I did get into this small long position at this level, saying to the community as well, hey, we were at support. A lot of people claiming that 27,500 was going to be hit. And I'm saying, hey, we're at support. So most likely scenario is the bounce happening. We are going to get a bounce. We wouldn't short at a support level, right? So, finally getting that bounce from that level, got into a cheeky long position at that range. I'm seeing more the possibility of not repeating the 2019 scenario. I can be wrong though. Yeah, this is what we, currently we're hitting 29,300 as we speak. I'm patient, not in a rush here. We don't see too much volume kicking in. We don't have a huge amount of volume kicking in here. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know, guys. The biggest bull trap I have ever seen, says Orson Welles. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. Hey, we do have some data, which is pretty impressive from Glassnode. I've been sharing this also with my videos. We got, what was it? You know, it is proven that, you know, actually whales are accumulating at this level. They have the data. They have seen it. Very similar scenario to 2019. There's a lot of data out there because Bitcoin, you know, it's an open blockchain and we can actually see the open interest and we can see everything. There's actually a lot of interest at this level, bullish interest I'm talking about. Hey, when you buy something, it is registered that you're buying it. So we can see this. We can see the data, you know, that there is a possibility of a scenario of 2019 repeating. What do you mean 2019? Just for anybody that is not aware of this, guys. Well, yeah, 2019, what happened is a very similar scenario where we did have the strongest support level of 2018, where we did get a consolidation beneath that level here for several weeks, and then it had a massive blast off, okay? There's actually data, okay, that this was an accumulation zone. People were actually accumulating. People were, I mean, whales. And what is happening right now, of course, we have this neckline, okay? We did see the 2018 neckline. This is the 2021 and 2022 neckline here, having that volatility after the confirmed breakout. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, there's still a lot of people not believing that it is a possibility for Bitcoin to go to 30K, 32K. You know, well, we're just a few $100s away from 30K, you know, 32K in a matter of a few days. It's possible. We need another possibility. If you are willing to trade here, you just need to have very good risk management. Try and get at the highest level. You know, you could potentially short this and have a stop loss just at the high. Just at the high. Teeny weeny stop losses, guys. Don't worry. You know, once you do get that top, you know, your stop loss will be absolutely paid off, okay? So it's not that complicated, but people are, you know, too scared. They don't know how to implement the risk management. Hey, don't worry, stop losses are there too, so you can lose small amounts of your capital. Bang, short here, bang, stop loss here. You know, you already would be in a profit here. So, you know, of course, this could turn around, stopped out. Well, then next consolidation where you are testing highs, there are opportunities to try and get into the highs of that failed breakout after the test, right? We're having a small little failed breakout from this high over here. But, you know, yeah, I could not stress this enough. It doesn't matter. You can get stopped out, you know, 3, 4, 5 times. You know, I do get stopped out a lot, guys, but it's peanuts compared to what we look for gains, right? Right, let's take a look at the comment section, guys. Let's take a look at the comment section. We had a little bit of first time ever, guys, on Bybit. Okay, it has to be said as well. Bybit was clustered with a lot of volume. The network was clustered for the first time I've seen it, all right, for the last over 3 years that I've been trading on Bybit, okay? There was a little bit of network cluster, you know, at the highs. This is absolutely classical when you are at a critical resistance level or at a critical support. Then, you know, you have an overload of people wanting to trade, right? So this happened just for, you know, not for long. It was for about 10, 20 minutes, at least for me. And it got a little bit clustered. But, you know, that's fine. They actually went on Twitter and said, hey, we are very much aware of what has happened with Bybit, okay? The support on Bybit is absolutely incredible, okay? They are really, really good. And yeah, basically what they said was contact support instantly if you have been affected on this, okay? I have seen Bybit before actually refunding people where their stop losses haven't been hit, or they have got liquidated because their stop loss, you know, was just blast through it and it went straight to their liquidation event. I have seen Bybit doing refunds to people that have been getting liquidated in the past because their stop loss wasn't hit, okay? So just to give you that confidence on Bybit, even though there was a small little overload at this range, you know, if you would have traded on BitMEX before, oh my goodness, BitMEX was absolutely crazy with overload issues. This is the one that I used to trade on, you know, about 4 years ago. Still trust Bybit. The support team, you can go and check out their Twitter account, guys. You know, they're absolutely awesome. You know, I'm still supporting them. Is the one that I use. I have most of my trading funds there. If you are interested, of course, I know probably you're using other exchanges or DEX. No issues at all. If they have an issue, they say contact support always, okay? So the support team is absolutely incredible. You do have that $30,000 worth of bonus to be claimed on Bybit, okay? Everybody's scared of centralized exchange and everything. So far, Bybit for me has been number one with the support. So yeah, a lot of people were very angry. You know, that's it. Bybit is done. You know, it's fine. It was about 10, 20, in between 10 and 20 minutes for me. All good now. You can put positions, you can long, you can short, okay? It was just a short period of time once we were claiming the highs. We were basically at the highs still, okay? So no major big movements since we've had that overload on Bybit. Because I got bashed as well, okay? You know, I got a lot of people with, you know, DMs saying, hey, you know, what's going on with Bybit? You know, Bybit is down. It's been down just for a little overload at the resistance. It's all fine now. Don't panic. So, Bybit deleted my stop loss. Hey, you need to contact support because everything is registered. When you have a stop loss, when you have your liquidation, everything's registered, as you know. Don't worry. This is not a classical. This is a shame from Bybit. Other ECGs didn't have problems. Hey, Bybit also, I've seen Bybit before being one of the only ones when others have been having overload and network issues, okay? Bybit has been, you know, this is the first time I've experienced this with Bybit. So I trust both Binance and Bybit. Yeah, I mean, they're good. Some people starting to report Bybit refused to refund. Woof. Yeah. I mean, this is what we're going to see in the next coming days. It's all up to them. I strongly believe in them. I think, you know, they're going to do a good job. They have been doing a great job the last few years. Nothing to worry about in my personal opinion. This will be seen in the next coming days. Hey, Bybit is in a... If Bybit has an issue, guess what? It will be time to switch to another exchange. Nothing else, of course. Yeah, we don't want them to go down and the funds stuck there, right? But it's unlikely, guys. It's unlikely. They have, you know, reported, you know, that they do have billions of dollars of the customers' funds in real trading volume, not like other exchanges as well. Not going to name any. You know, they have proven that they move, that they do have the funds and it's real trading volume, billions of dollars. So yeah, just a little overload on a resistance level. Don't worry, guys. It's, you know, a lot of people panicking. Twitter's gone absolutely bonkers with that, and it's fine. New all-time low this week. New all-time low this week, says Crypto Broke. I am a high leverage Degen, so don't listen to me. Right, FOMO long, guys, says David. Yes, we don't want that. I'm not FOMOing long in here. But yeah, the possibility of breaking up and going higher is very possible. Aditya, how are you doing? Are you in a short? No, not yet. I am looking to short, but I'm patient. We could always get into small little short positions with good risk management, okay? But yeah, I'm not in a rush to short. But yeah, the possibility here, like I said, I mean, you name it. You name it, guys. It's just, you just need good risk management. You know, you don't want to be that guy that's entering a short position here and the price blasts through, get stopped out. Don't be that guy that, you know, is in a massive loss underwater. So not interested just yet. I'm going to let the price action do what it needs to do. I want to see the exhaustion, confirm here some retracements, you know, with high volume, you know, confirm the exhaustion. There will be time to get into a short position either here, 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 or here. Not too worried about that. I always miss the pump. Shorting Ethereum at the moment. What's going on with Ethereum? Well, I know stock market has had a pretty decent bounce today. Had a pretty decent bounce from the lows here created from last week. Okay, beautiful, beautiful kind of double bottom scenario. You could arguably discuss. Will be interesting to see how the price action of the S&P 500 is going to form in the next coming days. All right. Andy, long or short? Yes, good question. Well, like I explained to the community, this was a great short for me here on Bitcoin. Very much aware here on the Legends community Discord, guys. Make sure, there we go. I'm just opening Discord right now. I had it closed. On the Legends Discord community, I am posting, my updates, how I am managing the volatility, what I am doing, how I'm using my risk management. And this is also, of course, on the Legends community. Okay, here's where I post, my analysis, what I am looking for here on Bitcoin, the levels that could potentially be bounced and rejected, giving some small videos, updates on the levels. Of course, the best call was from yesterday, which was this resistance zone at 28,500. And of course, giving you that update, the risk management, and creating a huge, massive community. Remember, you do have that discount still. I think it's till tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure if we're going to extend this 35% discount. It is in the description down below, okay? If you want to join the Legends trading community, I am sharing my Bitcoin updates, my trade scenarios, the levels, okay, that I am looking for my next trades. And of course, we have a beautiful community that are very much active and very much, sharing also the charts as well. So yeah, make sure to join the Legends trading community where I'm sharing my levels, my scenarios. Best one was this one, okay, from the last 2 days. Resistance. I was very much expecting this level to get rejected. And also, we were talking about the support levels of today, all right? At the end of the day, you're the one that is executing those positions. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my analysis, how I am trading the market, and the levels that I am looking for. This level here was also one that we mentioned today as support, very much respected. There were 2 levels here, huge levels as support, that 28,160 range and that $28,060 range as well. We had really nice volume on this breakout from the value area high. Okay, this is all explained with the short little videos, the charts, also with the text giving you the explanation. We've broken out with high volume here. We want to stay cautious, but obviously longing at the retracements is the thing to do, right? Longing at the retracement is the thing to do. And basically, just a brief, little bit of a teaser here, right? A little bit of a showing you the stuff, give that explanation. We have a huge level at 28,160, which was that daily level, giving you, those levels that we could get those bounces, of course, at 28,600, 28,169, 28,060, the levels that I am looking for here for those potential trading setups. Yeah, after this, whoever longed here made an absolute killing. Of course, we're shorting resistance, we're longing support levels. Always good to hedge. As traders, we long and short all day. I'll be bearish and bullish in the same hour if I do get the opportunity to get into a short and a long. And it's just how we need to play the market, of course. We know that long position from a support level mentioned the last few days. Hey, 27,800 just at the lows here. If it's a good level to long, I will long it. If it's a strong support, hey, invalidation points can be just $100 to $200. I have very good risk management. Once you get into that trade, bang, you're off to the races. This is what it's all about, risk management, guys. You can be the best technical analyst in the world and you can lose money. You can be the worst technical analyst guy in the world, like me, no, only joking, but have very good risk management and understanding where you need to protect position. Simple as, just like we're saying here on the stream, hey, you can have an attempt in shorting here. Why not have your stop loss above the highs? Try and get at the highest level possible. You're in profit right now. You can decide what you do with your risk management. Do you want to put your stop loss at entry? Do you want to still have it here? Lower it down a little bit. If it bounces back up, then I'll lose less, but don't be that guy that's adding and adding to the position, because you're just not going to go anywhere, guys. Stop losses are your friends. Stop losses are my friends. I love getting stopped out because they're the ones that are, stopping from me losing more than I want to lose. Very important, guys. Very important. Risk management class here. Always, we need to give that risk management class. Hey, just at the beginning, like I said, you can always try and short the highs here. Have your stop loss at the high, bang, you're in profit. You're making your stop loss already. Do you want to protect or not? Do you want to, it's just that simple. It seems simple, but it's hard for people to execute, right? Anyway, Andy, your views on Bybit versus Binance. I've used Binance before. I actually prefer much more Bybit. I've used Binance in the past, but Bybit number one. I got wrecked today, says Rishav. No, guys. No. We do not get wrecked here. We do not get wrecked. We get stopped out with small little losses. No financial advice, but this is how it is, guys. The only way to make gains trading is by having extremely good risk management. A lot of people got wrecked. No doubt about that. No doubt that a lot of people got wrecked. The reason why the markets have these moves is because people are bearish. A lot of people have been bearish here. I shorted here, but I was protected like I showed you on the stream, and I took most of the profits. I did share this also with the analysis channel. Also sharing those profits taken on the money shots. So yeah, like I said, you can always try and short the highs. Try and short the highs. Have your stop loss here. If this moves down, you can already have that free trade. Protect your position. If you get stopped out, break even pays a little bit of the fees. Always when you have your stop loss beneath your entry, just enough to pay some fees. Hey, you might get another opportunity. Let's see how we claim these highs. Bang, bang. Get into another short. Bang, protect position, small losses. I hate being stopped out and the price goes in the direction I want after. Yeah, this happens to me a lot. It happens a lot. But Andy, I love volume strategy. Yeah, volume strategy is something that I teach, of course, in the Legends Masterclass course. You have the different modules there explaining the volume strategy. It's an easy strategy, yes and no. We need to know where the end of the trend is possible, but keeping it simple here. It's high volume movements and the price retracing to the first volume level. Okay, you can get that volatility, you can get that scary price action, but it basically bounces on the first volume spike. Simple, but sometimes you need to know when to enter or when not to enter, because like I said, you can be entering a volume strategy at the top of the trend. You don't want to be also that guy. You want to be good risk. You want to have good risk management because you could get that corrective move and you're long in here on the retracement, but the trend has been so powerful and you've had so many waves to the upside that it's not easy. You want to try and get at the beginning of a potential pump, not at the very end. So your view on copy trading on BitGet, the fees are very expensive. So once, the copy trader, the trader that you're following, once he closes the position, this, that, and the other, BitGet gets a huge high commission because of closing all of those positions on copy trading. The copy trading commissions are insanely high. Okay. So, if you are gaining 50% of what you gained, say you're in a $100 trade, you gain $50, maybe BitGet or, on copy trading, they will get $20 off you or $30. It's absolutely insane that you look tired. Do I look tired? I'm good. So yeah, copy trading, not the best thing. because the fees are just insanely crazy. Bull flag on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, potentially, guys, we may be forming a little bit of a pennant here. This is what we want to be aware of. Of course, we could blast through. We could fail to break out. You know what would be good for me? If we do consolidate here for the next couple of days. That is the moment I'm going to think, oh my goodness, whales are actually distributing at this zone very likely, and we are going to start correcting very, very aggressively. Of course, that is the Wyckoff distribution event that could be happening, guys. It could be. We could be at the very end of a distribution event. All right, I'm looking at the 4-hourly time frame because it's better just to see the levels. Okay, usually we want to see it on the daily, a distribution, and a distribution can be a couple of weeks or it can be a couple of months. All right, there's no real timing for a distribution. Reason why I'm looking at it on the 4-hourly time frame is to check the highs and the lows of this potential scenario, guys. Right, so this is something that we need to see. You know, I want to see that exhaustion in the coming days. This is exactly what happened to Bitcoin back in 2021, guys. Who remembers this Wyckoff distribution on Bitcoin right over here? And this was, you know, this is absolutely classic. This was an absolutely classic distribution. When you take a look at this on the daily time frame and this, you know, you can see how you're testing highs, you know, on the third touch, and it was an absolutely classic distribution event. So is this the case? Of course, it's different. Of course, it's different because it's on a lower time frame. This distribution over here, hang on a second, guys. Where are you? This distribution right over here did take a few months, okay? It was just over 2 months, or in between 2 and 3 months, right? From February going all the way, you know, entering May. So, you know, just about 3 months approximately. Of course, distribution events, you know, don't have a real timing. They can be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they can be 3 months. But we are seeing, you know, something similar on the 4-hourly time frame, right? Where we are having the highs tested, Are we going to break through here in between today and tomorrow with big power, or are we just going to consolidate? You know, if we do consolidate, for me, this is going to be exhaustion. Always planning to get into that short with very good risk management. Not in a rush, guys. Final stage of Wyckoff is up. I shorted, stop at the top of the highs, finally got it on Bybit. Bybit is working perfectly fine. It was just about 10-20 minutes approximately. A little bit of the network clustered. That's it, guys. Bybit is working absolutely fine. I entered at 28,200 long with volume strategy, moved my stop loss to entry point after the small bounce, then got stopped out. When I looked again at the chart, the price skyrocketed. Yeah, this is the thing. Sometimes when you are very defensive, it's all about the trader. It's all about, you know, the trader. This is the thing. You might have protected position. Getting that bounce from this high level, got stopped out at break even, and then woof. It's all, you know, but you can always re-enter. I very much said in the community channel, hey, that 28,160, we just hit 161 right over here, or 62, yeah, 61, right? 161. I was saying, hey, this is support. This is a strong support level. There you have it. 28,160. After even hitting this level, next level of interest, looking at a level of interest, bang, there you have it. Then you take the decision, of course. This was already testing the low from the volume strategy. Even though we do claim the lows again, hey, we got big resistance here that will likely turn into support. You have another stronger level down below, but hey, it's all about the trader. How much am I risking? How am I protecting? You know, at the end of the day, I could not trade for you, of course. This is, you know, but yeah, you can say that you can see those levels. Same scenario and share it on Telegram. Yeah, I know Aditya shared me the scenario. Played out very, very well. Basic price action. Bang, high volume. Let's get this. High volume, bang, bang, second volume. First high volume, getting the support, of course. Bang, bang. On this high, the first high move. Some people catch it, some people don't. I didn't long here. I longed, you know, down here, got into a cheeky long. But, yeah, I mean, it all depends. Some people might have got stopped out at break even. Some people held the position. You know, it's the same scenario, but people are going to execute it differently. And this is how it happens with trading. I got into the trade. I did. I got stopped out. I'm taking profits now. You know, I'm still holding it. It's an absolute crazy show. So getting stopped out is much better than getting wrecked. Absolutely. I haven't got wrecked for a few years now. Haven't got wrecked in trading for a few years. I remember the moment I got wrecked, and I didn't get wrecked, but you know, lost almost 50% of my account, you know, a few years ago, and it was $19,000 in just a matter of over 3 days. And you know, it's still a lot of money for me, of course, but you know, a few years ago it was more money because I didn't have that much. So that's how you learn, though. You learn the hard way, right? Yeah, some people get wrecked a lot more than that, but you know, back in the day, that it was a lot of money for me, and yeah, that's how you learn. That's how you learn as well. It's fine to get wrecked 1 or 2 times, but don't get wrecked always. You know, I get stopped out now. I get stopped out. So anyway, looking at this scenario right now on Bitcoin, we're getting a bit of a correction. Who got into the short? Who got into a short position? Only scenario we talked about a short here is by having good risk management. We were trading here at this level over here. You can always get into short here. Small little stop loss. Hey, you're making more of your stop loss right now. You're making more of your stop loss. You know, the only scenario we talked about here, if you want to get into a short, is, you know, by having that good risk management. There we go. There you have it. Yeah. You decide if you enter a short here at this high, like mentioned on the stream a few minutes ago. It is simple. You can get into the short, have good risk management. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you how you can be safe or safer, right, when you get into these trading scenarios. So we'll be absolutely paid off. Right? Look at that. Boom. If you would have got, you know, if you would have done this, of course, I'm not saying you should have done, but this is basically what we talk about. Price was trading at 29,260. Hey, you can get into a short position here 3, 4, 5 times till you get that drop if you are at a huge resistance level. So this is what we got, you know, talking about that short there, stop loss there. Hey, 1, 2, 3. You're paying off 4 times your stop loss if you would have entered here where we were talking about here on the stream, right? We've been talking about this. Obviously, the price was slightly low from that possible entry point. We talked about it as well, you know, a few minutes before, just as we were getting that price action. So, yeah, that's how we want to trade the market, guys. I got into that short, says Mark M. Bang. Let's go. Why not take some off the table? Why not take some off the table? Take some off the table. Keep 50%. Protect position if you wish. You always have the scenario of re-entering again if you fail to break the highs. right? Get in, get out, get in, get out. Imagine now having a massive drop from this level in the next coming hours. Woo! Whoever got into this short is making an absolute killing if that were to happen. So yeah, obviously it can or it cannot. This is it. BTC to 200k, says High Flyers. Let's go. 200k Bitcoin. My portfolio will be appreciating that. No doubt. Absolutely. Guys, don't short this uptrend. Hey, we can always get into some shorting positions with good risk management, right? Just like here, guys. This was the scenario that if you want, you're making 4 times your stop loss if you were to get in at this short mentioned on the live stream less than 30 minutes ago. It's fine. It's totally fine. You got someone here in the comment section saying, I got into that short. Obviously, it's not a signal. It's just sharing the risk management. That is it. This is paying off 4 times your loss. Well, maybe not 4, but yes, 3, right? Yes, 3, right? At the lows. More or less, distance to distance. Yeah. 45x short. Bang. Respect the pump. Yeah, we want to respect the pump. No doubt. You know, Andy, I've been in a short since 28,364. For some reason, I didn't set up my stop loss right. Okay. So for some reason, yeah, stay extremely cautious, guys. You know, someone here, Andy, I've been in a short position since 28,364. For some reason, I didn't set up my stop loss right. Yeah, what can I say? What can I say? Your stop loss didn't get triggered, or you didn't set it up correctly and you changed a number. I mean, I cannot help you with that. I can only say, you know, I can only share risk management. In a short, we've got some people actually shorting already, you know. I lost money, says Epic Entertainment. Yeah. Shed it in money shots. Okay. We got someone here. Someone from the community. Yeah, saying for the stream. Yeah, and this was created on the stream, not on the Discord. So yeah, shout out to you. We got Itzimenk, right? Getting into the short at 29,250 and 29,050 market price. You know, always good to lock in some gains, right? If that is already double or triple your stop loss, you know, I know we want to get into that epic trade and make huge gains, guys, but let's be realistic, right? We're still at resistance. We could have this being a potential flag, right? Not breaking the lows, coming back up to test it, right? Let's be defensive. You know, if I'm already in some pretty nice gains, you know, cover your stop loss at least with a 50% profit. You can protect position. You can have your stop loss in place if you want. But like I say a lot of the times to the community, if I get stopped out at break even, I can always decide to re-enter that trade, right? Because a lot of people, what happens to a lot of people that protect positions, they get stopped out at break even and they freeze. They do not know how to re-enter the position, right? Like, oh my goodness, you know, I got stopped out. What's the price going to do? And then, you know, you could always re-enter if you see that exhaustion, right? You know, but definitely, you know, always take profits and protect position. So yeah, shout out to you, Itzy Menk, getting into that short. Hopefully, or, you know, also lock in some gains. It's also important to lock gains, guys. And yeah, not much more. DXY pumping. Oh my goodness. DXY pumping. This could have a bearish effect in the coming days. It has pumped a little bit today. Had a bit of a pump. Yeah, what we do have here with the DXY is something very curious, guys. I did explain this bump and run scenario. And yeah, there is a possibility here that's going to create a double bottom. And we got this lower high trend line from October of 2022. And it's going to create a bump and run. Very, very possible. Inflation goes low, dollar might stay strong, and double bottom right over here, and a bump and run scenario. We break this lower high trend line from the lower highs. Woo! This could get absolutely crazy for the DXY, okay? I'm not too bearish on the DXY, to be honest. Being bearish, with this downtrend. But, yeah, still quite bullish, I got to say. I'm still bullish on the DXY. If inflation is going to be controlled, we got CPI data, by the way, on Wednesday, guys. So we want to be cautious with that trading on the news, right? So where do I have my patterns? I'm looking for that. Got my pattern pictures here, right? So yeah, let me just, what if we are forming this? Let's go to the daily. It'll be much better. High possibility in this forming here on the DXY, okay? Especially when we're double bottoming, especially when inflation is getting into control, supposedly. Yeah, we got CPI data coming out on Wednesday, guys, and the forecast is for 5.3%. Going down 0.7%. I'm not sure if we're going to go that low, but yeah, seems like inflation slowly is getting into control. Okay, so yeah, not much. This is on Wednesday, 1:30 Central European time. Just 2 days for this. Want to be a little bit cautious trading the news events. Short at 29,150, take profit at 29,050, take profit to, I mean, you could arguably discuss, we got somebody here giving some trading signals. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're kind of broken out from a little bit of an uptrend here on the lower time frames. We got a bit of risk management also from this someone here in the comment section. Do you enter with market or limit order? I get some limit orders ready and I get them very close to the entry point if it hits my level of interest. Yeah, try and get into limit orders. Only because you're a market maker and not a market taker. If you are getting into a market order, you're a market taker. Fees can get absolutely crazy depending on the amounts that you're trading with. Always preferable limit orders for take profit, for getting into entries. I sometimes market order as well. I'm not, not going to lie. A lot of the times I have market order, but I'm trying to avoid market orders. Yeah, guys, gonna wrap it up. Elliott waves theoretically are projecting a pump to 35k. Minimum, it's 40k, but we need to hold critical support. Yeah. It is absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. Yeah, guys, not much to be said. Andy, views on setting leverage and stop loss, says Rishav. Hey, yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter the leverage. I sometimes use 12x leverage, 25x leverage, sometimes 40x leverage. You're never going to see me with 100x. Well, I'm not going to say never, but very rarely you're going to see with 100x leverage. It all depends on the amount you want to risk. The most important thing about leverage is don't lose more than 3% of your trading capital at your invalidation point. So if I'm entering a short position here and my stop loss is here, this cannot be more than 3% of my trading capital. Preferably 1%, 2%, not more than 3%. Because, yeah, if you're losing 10% of your capital with this trade, hey, that's taking, it's taking 10% of your capital, it's just, it's too much. You will not survive long in the market if you have these kind of stop losses. So you need to calculate that with your leverage. You can risk 10% of your account with a 10x leverage, or you can risk 2% of your account using 100x leverage, right? It all has to do with your invalidation point. Not much to be said. Bullish divergence created on the 5 minute. Nothing to be said, guys. I'm going to wait patiently. We can get into short scalps, long scalps as well. For a swing short position, I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush. This could consolidate and get a massive bounce and still continue to the upside. So not to, not in a rush to get into any short position here for a swing trade. Of course, I will be day trading. I'll be scalping and get into some scenarios with the Legends trading community, of course, updating them with the scenarios that I do see here with Bitcoin. Not much to be said, guys. Remember, you do get that insane bonus down below, $30,000 worth of bonus on Bybit, guys, to be claimed. Make sure to take advantage. Bybit, my number one, even though it had a little bit of a network, cluster. It was fine. It's totally fine for, 10 minutes. It's there. It's my favorite one still. Working absolutely fine right now. So you got that insane bonus to be claimed down below. This isn't the moment for a short position. Hey, look, it all depends on your risk management. That is it. How are you handling this trade? I'm not saying to you that you need to do what I'm saying, but if you did take a look at the stream 3 minutes ago, not 3 minutes ago, sorry, 10 minutes ago, 10, 20 minutes ago, we talked about this scenario. If you can enter a short here, you can have a tight stop loss. This is, educating. This is showing risk management. You entered that short here on this move, testing the highs. The price basically retraced much more than your stop loss. And if you're already covering your stop loss pretty nicely, take some profits, right? So this thing about it's not time to short, maybe it's not time for a swing short position, but you can scalp short this market, to perfection if you know what you're doing. Yeah, guys, not much to be said. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next live stream.